What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we have May Sneak Peek 1. And if I don't seem as enthused as what you think I would be for something like this, it's only because this is the second time that I've recorded this video. I actually had some technical difficulties in the first video, so I'm going to be repeating a lot of the things that I already said, and that can be a bit aggravating, but this is pretty exciting and definitely came out of left field. This came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody was expecting this. But it is pretty cool. But for some players, it's not going to be the greatest thing. And we will talk about that in a second here. So, greetings, agents. This is a CM fragment of Marvel Future Fight. An unusual energy has been detected far beyond the stars of the night sky in Marvel Future Fight. Agents, this May, watch out for the supervillains that turn planets to dust for their leader. And that's the part that really gets me excited. For their leader. Stay aware of this warrior's weapon, as even the strongest heroes cannot escape its edge. And then we scroll down here and we see a Sith looking thing, right? And I'll go ahead and pull up that video for you guys, and you can check this out right here. This is pretty freaking cool. Nice. So some of you eagle-eyed viewers, you might have noticed a little something there. So we're just going to back up that video a little bit. Pause that a little bit there. Here we go. And there we go. And you can clearly see that that is Corvus in the picture, which is pretty damn cool, right? That's pretty freaking awesome. And, let's give a big shout out to the Sneak Peek team for this nice little sneak peek. We don't always need these big, elaborate sneak peeks to get us excited. This is actually pretty cool that the way they did this, I actually really like it. And what does it mean? Well, it means that more than likely the Black Order are going to have an update. Now, with Netmarble, we never really know what all characters are going to get love. I mean, there's been plenty of times in the past where we had an update where we thought, we thought we were getting an Illuminati update, and then Black Panther didn't get nothing, right? And so on, right? Sometimes we kind of jump the gun a little bit, so I don't want to do that in this video, but I do think we're going to get more Black Order characters, and the reason being is I think that Corvus is probably going to get an awakened skill, and we all know that they usually have 3 characters that are going to have an awakened skill, right? And you're going to see all those characters involved in that awakened skill. And I do believe that Corvus is going to be one of them, obviously, because he's getting a uniform. And it's going to be 2 others. Who? We don't know. We have no idea. I would imagine that his wife will definitely be another one. That would only make sense. I mean, if his wife isn't in there, that would be wacky as hell. But really, for Corvus, I mean, when you take a look at this character, he has a 10% all attack. I mean, at the time, whenever he got this uniform, this was pretty good. But in this day and age of Marvel Future Fight, we like to see 30%, 40%, 50% all attack buffs. We like to see massive buffs because that's become kind of a normal thing in the game. That's what we've been seeing. And he does have immunity, but that really needs to be invincibility if you want to be using him against Null. Invincibility is actually quite nice against Null. But I'm sure, if I have an awakened skill, I have an invincibility on that. Be nice to remove all debuff. But the thing about Corvus, and really the special thing about this character, is he has a revive of 100%. And what that could mean is maybe, right, since he's going to have higher stats, he's going to get a different uniform, going to get different effects. Maybe he'll have an ignore iframe. Maybe he'll be viable for PvP. And I really want to see that. I made a tier list a while back for PvE, and then I had a little section in the bottom for PvP, and it wasn't very big because there aren't a lot of characters that we use in PvP, and I actually would really like to see a change. I mean, I don't want them to be strictly for PvP. I want them to be somewhat well-rounded, and something that would help is maybe having some kind of passive that gives an all-attack buff, similar to someone like, say, Jessica for the Defender allies. That's something else we could hope to see, is that we're going to see these extra attack buffs or increased damage to boss types, like from Ben Grimm to the Fantastic Four. If I can find old Ben here. Let's see. Where you at, Benny boy? Where you at, bud? There he is. But Ben, in his passive, he gets increased damage dealt to boss types by 25% and the 40% increase of all attack. So him and Jessica are amazing supports for the Defender allies and the Fantastic Four. And that's something that I hope we see from one of the Black Order characters, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get 2 more. We're going to get 2 more characters. They're going to get awakened skills. You can almost bet money on it. Now, the thing that I'm actually wondering about is, who's going to get a tier 3? Is it even going to be a Black Order character? I mean, because that's the weird thing, right? Which of them would... They're not going to give a tier 3 to all of them. So who are they going to give a tier 3 to? I have no idea. Now, here's a little idea for you guys out there. It is possible, and I don't know if this will happen or not, but this is just hoping, my friends. It is possible that they could introduce a new character, Black Swan, right? And she's currently one of the Black Order, and they could make her tier 3. Now, I really don't think they're going to do that, but maybe they will. That would be pretty damn cool, guys. That would be pretty cool. Black Swan is waifu, my friend. She is waifu. And I would really love to see that, but we really don't know. The other thing about this is, then the thing that kind of sucks is, these are all native tier 2 characters, right? These are all native tier 2s. Now, the good thing is, they've been in the game forever. They've been in the game for literally years. So a lot of us already have them leveled up, already ready to go. I mean, I can easily take Corvus up, get his potential leveled up by using a bunch of CC. I got 5,000 CCF, and I could easily level up his potential and get him ready for Awakened skill, right? And I could do it with, you know, some of the other characters like Proxima, Ebony. I could do it with those two also. But when it comes to Black Dwarf and Supergiant, at least on my account, I'm going to have to level them up from scratch. And I should have leveled these characters up a long time ago, but I don't know. I'm a stubborn bastard. I just never did. I never thought they were good enough. Call at one point was kind of good. You know, you got that uniform from the Infinity War Endgame. I can't remember which one it was, but you got the uniform from there, and it was good. It was good. But it just wasn't good enough for me. It needed to be better. And Supergiant, they completely skipped her, right? They didn't do anything for this character during Infinity War and Endgame. Even the MCU shafted her and didn't even put her in the movie. And it would really be nice if this character got a uniform. I think this is high time and the perfect time to give this girl a uniform. She absolutely deserves it and should have a little something, something, something. The reason I brought up Black Swan is because Supergiant was actually, well, killed in the comics, spoiler alert. And, well, no one's really dead, honestly. In comics, no one's really ever dead. But she passed away, and Black Swan actually ended up replacing her. So that's kind of why I bring up Black Swan. Maybe she could be the next character. The next thing I want to touch on is Thanos. And this is the one that I'm super excited for, because just throwing this out there, what if we got King Thanos? What if we got King Thanos uniform? For those of you that don't know, King Thanos shot one ray into Galactus's face and blew it off. I think it was his face or maybe it was his body, but he killed him in one shot. This dude pretty much killed the universe. He is over the top. It's pretty much the most powerful version of Thanos that we've ever seen in comics. He's just ridiculous. Except for maybe when he had the heart of the universe. I think maybe that would be stronger, but still insanely powerful. Crazy, right? And this is a character that's been left behind something fierce. Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet should be at top tier in PvP and PvP. I'm sorry, and PvE. He should be top tier, and he just isn't. When I didn't have any Pierce on my account, and I had about 60% physical attack. No, I'm sorry, 66% physical attack. I could do a clear against Null with no Pierce. But man, we're talking stage 1, stage 2. Very, very low. Very, very difficult for Thanos. And that's with 2 supports. And Mystique and Valkyrie. Very, very difficult. And he really should be way stronger than what he is. I mean, he's got an attack buff on his 3rd skill by 25%. But as we said earlier, 25% it's nothing anymore. We want to see 40%, 50% all attack buffs for these characters. And this character absolutely deserves it. He should be way stronger than what he is. And he really should have like ignore iframe. I mean, he's already a tanky bastard with his heals, with this passive thirst and recovery of max HP and getting the immunity on a 10-second cooldown. He's already really tanky, but he needs more. He needs more of something fierce. And it would be awesome to see Thanos finally get some love. This is what I'm praying for the most. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy for Corvus, but to be straight up with you guys, I'm not like a massive fan of the Black Order. They're cool characters. I think they're really wild, but they're not Thanos. Thanos, the Mad Titan, is the one that really stands out, right? He's the shining light of these characters. And this is the one that I'm really, really praying that we get an insane uniform. And I'm really hoping it's King Thanos. That would be absolutely insane. But seeing Corvus get a uniform does hint to something. And the fact that they put in that little leader thing in the sneak peek, it does hint to us that Thanos could be getting some love. So I'm extremely excited for this. I wish for the best. We'll see. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. We'll see who's actually going to get a tier 3. We'll see if we get any new characters, if they're going to, you know, maybe do some other comic book runs. I have no idea what they're going to do right now, but I'm pretty excited for it. So let me know how you're all feeling about the sneak peek. And I do stream on Twitch at Reset every day. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.